I want to first say congratulations to the National Honor Society inductees and also my fellow Wall of Distinction inductees, your friends and family. I wrote that bio for the Wall of Distinction, but I've got to confess that I left out the most important parts. So what I'm going to tell you today is what I left out. It's a recipe that I found that brews success. So the recipe is simple. There's three things. Number one is to try. Number two is to fail. And number three is to learn. I learned this very early. I was taught to try by Mrs. Larson, my kindergarten teacher, who taught me a song about Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse says, "I'll try." I was taught to try by my dad, who was my Little League coach. I used to stand there hoping for a base on balls. And he said, "If you don't swing, you're not going to get a hit. And don't worry, because even the pros only hit 1 out of 3 times." I was taught to try by my college roommate, Ed Fletcher. I sought his advice when I met this smart, tall, beautiful blonde named Julie. And what he said to me is, "You've got no chance." He said, "You've got no chance unless you try." So try, fail, and learn. Let me give you an example from right here in this auditorium. So, like a lot of kids in high school, I was afraid to stand out. I was afraid to try new things. I was certainly afraid to fail. So I joined the drama club, and I took the safe route. I ran lights and sound from that booth right there until Renee Roberge, who retired last year after 35 years as the drama instructor, said, "Hey Colin, come down on this stage and take a role acting." I was petrified, but I made an important decision. I decided that I'd try. I forgot lines. I was blinded by the lights. I missed cues. On this stage, I defined what it is to fail. But at rehearsal, I studied the better actors. I stole everything I could from them. Renee coached me. I learned. So I tried, I failed, and I learned on this stage. But this story doesn't end with me becoming a successful actor for sure. The success from those experiences doesn't show up until much later. Now, I actually love public speaking, whether it's to my 3,000 employees that currently work for me or sitting in front of the United Nations talking about the biggest water challenges that face us today. That confidence was earned on this stage by trying and failing and learning. So when I think about what's driven my success so far in my life, it certainly came from a large measure of hard work. But I must also thank some great mentors, incredible teachers, supportive and very nurturing parents, and a wonderful family. But also a smart, tall, beautiful blonde named Julie, my wife. Yes, it's that same Julie. This support network has encouraged me to try. They've picked me up when I failed, and they challenge me to learn. So if you want success, remember this: you can't succeed without learning. You can't learn without first failing. And as Ed, my college roommate, said, you've got no chance. You've got no chance unless you try. So try. At worst, you'll fail and learn something in the process. But more likely, you'll succeed beyond your wildest expectations. Thank you.